Hello and welcome into Reminiscing with Shady, episode 26, and I've got some Ready to Rumble boxing for you guys for today's episode. This is such a fun game. Ready to Rumble was developed and published by Midway Company. It's the same people that brought you NFL Blitz, NBA Street, and a couple other projects. Right now, the company actually, while doing the research, just found out the company's in Chapter 11 bankruptcy. They're trying to restructure because they haven't made anything really good in a while. The game was released September 9th for Sega Dreamcast, and then it was re-released later, I want to say the following year, for Nintendo 64, PlayStation, and Game Boy Color. And you guys are watching the PlayStation 1 version of this game. Oddly enough, I never actually owned the full version of Ready to Rumble Boxing. I owned a demo version that came with Crazy Taxi and I want to say Big Real Fish. For the Sega Dreamcast, it was just this collections demo disc, and so I had those three demos, and I played the shit out of this. In the original demo, you could play as Downtown Brown or Afro something or another. I forget his name, and you could play against the guy who's next, and then Downtown or the Afro guy. So you had three characters to choose from, and I used to. This game is just ridiculous. It really is. As I paused there to figure out how to use my Rumble, and it wouldn't work for some reason. But this game is just so ridiculous. It's exactly what you would expect from a Midway game. People who make NFL Blitz and NBA Jam. Two of the most ridiculous games in the history of video gaming. And I enjoy this game. I mean, it's I've talked about this before. It's mindless fun. It's playing a game to not play the game, but just to not have to think about anything. Just to be I call it a mindless zombie, but that sort of has a negative connotation to it. It's just a game that you just play for fun, and you just play for shits and giggles, and you just play it because you enjoy playing it, and you don't have to worry about, am I doing good, or worry about gameplay, or worry about this, or worry about that. I mean, it's just mindless fun. And yes, I'm a button masher, as you all know from Tekken and every other game. I'm a button masher. I don't know how to do combos. I'm not that smart enough. I'm not that good. I didn't figure out Madden until 2005 or some shit. But yes, this game, very good graphics, I want to say, for a game of its time. I mean, look at these guys. These guys look legitimate, and they look real. This game was released about the same time as WCW Nitro, and I think these guys are a little bit better than the guys at Nitro. At least... Oh, I just punched him in the cock. Oh, I was watching that combo, and I'm just like, oh, he just got punched in the cock. I mean, that would suck. But, oops. Derp. But, Ready to Rumble Boxing for me is just, back when we lived in Chillicothe in Ohio. It's a little small town. Used to be the state capital, by the way. I had this little alcove upstairs in my, I guess, attic. I don't remember what we called it. And I had the Dreamcast, I had the PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, and I just played the shit out of this game. And to me, games like this, as I talked about, games that are, more fun than stress, are a rarity these days. And I definitely suggest that anyone who has the opportunity to pick up games like this, I'm not saying get Ready to Rumble, because it may be not your cup of tea, but I would say that, games like this are a lot of fun to play and a lot of fun to just sit there and just box and just mash buttons, because mashing buttons can be fun and liberating. So this has been episode 26 of Reminiscing with Shady, Ready to Rumble Boxing. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you next time.